I'm Shashi Mohun, VP of Engineering at SellingSet, where we help users cut the cord with superior value, performance, and service. We find that AI as a technology, it tries to be very personable, which can lower people's guards. Right now, all the AI companies out there, they want as much data as they can get, and and if you give it to them, they're going to take it. And that data is then used to train an algorithm that can spit that data back out to anybody. If somebody asks some specific question about our organization, will one of those algorithms spit out that data to them? Maybe not, but it's not something that we're prepared to take a risk on as a critical infrastructure provider. If the user decides to grab data from our data repositories and then paste it straight into an AI tool, that's not something we're ever going to see. The biggest risk to us is the inadvertent release of information, and that's what Aurascape helped us with. We're working furiously on putting together an AI policy, around when it can be used, how it can be used, and we don't want to limit users in that. If they're going to be using it for non-critical data and it'll help them in their job or improve their efficiency, we're totally happy to do that. But having a monitoring solution in place, helps us be more comfortable with doing that. You're going to have the trust but verify kind of mentality, right? It's like, okay, we're going to give you the policy, but we're also going to monitor that our sensitive data is not leading. So I had a lot of criteria around, how the data runs through Aurascape's network, seeing how that data is being protected, how it's being encrypted, whether they have access to that data, how much of it we can do kind of on-premise versus, in the cloud. So, all of that, came into the selection criteria, and ultimately Aurascape kind of was able to meet my requirements. Working with the Aurascape team, very flexible, very eager to help. There've been some features that we've wanted that they've implemented for us, which is great. Vendors being flexible in that way is very important to us, and kind of taking our concerns seriously, at all levels of the organization.